Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your June 2020 love reading. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. It's good to have you on board. Just to let you know actually that in the next couple of days I will be doing the work and career reading for Scorpio. So if you'd like to know about that aspect of your life also, then please click the subscribe button underneath the video and the notification bell so that you're notified when I do upload that video. Hopefully, as I say, it should be in the next 2 or 3 days. Words. In the next 2 or 3 days, I meant to say. For those of you who've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. As you know, this is a new channel. I've literally started it 3 to 4 weeks ago. So, you know, your support is really appreciated. And I'm looking forward to this journey with you, Scorpio. So let's press on. They've already thrown a card out for us. And let's press on with the reading for love for Scorpio for June 2020. June 2020, Spirit, please. June 2020 for Spirit, please. That one needs to come out. June 2020. Spirit. Whoops. June 2020. Gosh, these cards are so jumpy today. I sort of get the feeling, Scorpio, and I'm going to say this while I'm actually still shuffling, that I'm getting the feeling that, you know, you've been feeling tired with a situation. You've been waiting a while for a situation to change or for something to happen. And, you know, the first card that Spirit gave us, sorry, I'm just going to stop shuffling so you can hear me clearly, was time for a nap. And it kind of feels, I get the feeling that, not that you're necessarily in need of a lot of rest at the moment, but that you're getting tired with a certain situation. You know, we have a fox here, and, you know, a fox is a very sort of savvy, cunning sort of animal, and you know, it sort of feels like you feel you know how you want a relationship to go, you know how you want this situation to go, but for some reason there's been a delay and it feels like you're just tired of waiting and trying to sort this situation out. Now, it may be if you're not in a relationship at the moment, Scorpio, that you're just getting a bit fed up, sort of trying to wait for that relationship to come in. What we do have here, though, is we have someone making a journey. We have someone, yeah, looking pretty relaxed, pretty calm, making this journey across the sea. So it may be that, you know, your partner is living at a distance, or that, you know, you've been waiting to see somebody that you're interested in for relationship wise, and it may be that, you know, they live across water, or it may simply be, you know, that you're traveling to see somebody. And of course, this card that we saw, the nap card, may just be highlighting the position we've all been in for the past couple of months, in that, you know, it maybe you've been waiting to see somebody that you've not been able to travel to due to the lockdown, etc., that we've all been through. But this looks like travel is on the cards in the month of June. That would make sense because the world seems to be opening up a little at the moment, which is great. And they're very much, Spirit very much saying, you know, it's here and now. You know, live in the present moment, Scorpio. You know, I know you feel like you've been waiting, and I know you've had to be patient, and sometimes that's been hard, but they want you to live in the present, because they said, you know, the time for, you know, this relationship to move forward is here, and it is now. And so, you know, in the month of June, you will begin to see some changes here. And this was meant to be. It was meant, you know, divine timing is incredibly important. And the card of serendipity says, you know, this is as it was meant to be. So, you know, regardless of the fact that you may have wanted this to happen more quickly, or maybe you even feel the other way and you're not quite ready for it, but whichever way, it's on its way, Scorpio, and, you know, this is your time, and it was meant to happen in this time scale. So let's just get 2 or 3 more, and then we're going to do some clarifying cards. Yeah, again, we have, here's the card, the TikTok. It's all about timing. You know, they're clarifying that already. This is about a timing issue. This will happen when it's due to happen. But I do feel there is going to be movement in June for you in this relationship. If you're in a relationship already and you are actually together, but you know you're just wondering how it's going to develop over the month of June, it may be that you're going to go somewhere together, on a trip maybe, or you may just feel that things are moving within the relationship. So, you know, although this card is speaking to me about travel, it may simply be movement, you know, in your particular scenario. These readings are so very general that obviously it won't fit every Scorpio across the world, but what you need to do is just take what resonates with you, really, Scorpio, because you will know your own situation. So here we are. This is quite interesting because all we've had is this waiting time, this need to wait for divine timing to come into play. And now we have a card that says, you know, things are about to change. Here you are, you know, come to the edge, it says. You're about to take a leap of faith, Scorpio. So there may be someone you've been interested in that you've decided to move towards. It may be that you've decided to be, you know, more open within your current relationship, and or you know you're right, but maybe together you're going to be starting something new, you know, or just moving closer together somehow. So, you know, this is, again, it's lovely that this comes up in the love reading because we've got lots of scattered hearts here, you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's interesting that she's throwing those scattered hearts behind her. So, you know, whatever situation that you're sort of developing, and I don't feel that you're moving on from a relationship. I don't feel that you're moving actually on from it. I feel that a relationship may be evolving, but, you know, I know you've had to be patient. I'm trying to find the right words here. I know you've had to be patient, Scorpio, but it kind of feels like Spirit is saying to you, you need to look back at what's happened already and leave it with love, and, you know, take this leap of faith and, you know, evolve this relationship further, because the feeling I'm getting is a very positive, warm one. You know, it's a loving energy that's coming through these cards today. What else, please, Scorpio, for Scorpio? Yeah, that's interesting. We have the orphaned card, okay? Now that isn't as bleak as it actually looks. It's, you know, about you maybe taking a singular step forward. It's about you, you know, perhaps have been feeling a bit lonely within your relationship, or feeling a bit lonely because you haven't been in a relationship. And it may simply be that while you've been waiting to reconnect with this person who may be at a distance, that you've been left feeling quite alone in recent times. So, you know, and I love the fact that this has come up with this card, because you remember I was just saying about her spreading the love hearts behind her. You know, Spirit are very much asking you to embrace and send loving energy to the situation you've been in, the person you have been, you know, but they're saying to you, you know, remember that with love, but, you know, be brave and passionate enough to help things to evolve within your relationship or to the next step of your relationship. We're going to do some clarifiers, so we'll look in more detail at that orphaned card. I'm going to put this away. Apologies, because I've just knocked the video. Where are we? Can you see that clearly enough? I always... as I say, bear with my camera work because this is very new. So there we go. Right, let's get some love cards and let's do some clarifying. So, Spirit, please clarify the time for a nap card. What can you tell us about this time for a nap, please? What can you tell Scorpio about the time for a nap? What can you tell Scorpio about the time for a nap, please, Spirit? What can you tell Scorpio? Gosh, these cards are so big, and I never think I've got small hands, but these cards are really big to handle. It's a big deck, this. But I just love them. Sorry, right, time for a nap, please. Yeah, I mean, there may be times when you haven't felt so patient, Scorpio, while you've had to wait this time out or, you know, wait for things to change. You may have wanted to step forward and confront this issue, and, you know, you may have felt a bit angry about a situation or frustrated more, really, that relationships hasn't moved on in the way that you want it to. You know, you've had to spend this time waiting. And, you know, that can be hugely frustrating, can't it, when it's something that you really, really want. So, you know, that makes sense. But let's find out about this travel card, about this to the sea card. To the sea, please. To the sea, please, Spirit. To the sea, please. To the sea, please. Please clarify to the sea. Gosh. Yeah, it kind of feels that someone is coming to, you know, it's a make or break situation. So if this is something that's been brewing for a long time, you know, I get the feeling that it's something that both of you want to sort out. You know, it's almost like we haven't had a communication card come up particularly yet. And so, but it kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like discussions need to be had, and this is why they're coming. I don't get any negative feeling about this at all. It's just that I think both of you are at the stage where you feel, well, you know, we need to evolve this relationship. We need to move things on. And, you know, we need to put some effort in. And it's either going to be a positive or a negative experience for us. But the overall feeling that I'm getting from this particular card is that this is going to go in a positive way, that it's a chance for you, rather than being this waiting time, it's a chance for you to move things on and, you know, make some positive decisions for both of you. Right, so let's have a look at here and now, please, Spirit. Can you tell us about here and now? Yeah, again, giving and receiving. There is this give and take, you know. It isn't, excuse me, although this was a win and lose card, you know, I think it's more about getting some balance in this relationship and actually finding some middle ground. So as I said, having those discussions, talking things through, seeing which way you want to progress with this relationship, how you want it to evolve. Very much about finding balance, you know, so that one of you isn't making all the effort. There needs to be two of you, and the time to address those issues is now, because I think you've done enough waiting, Scorpio. You know, if it isn't you that's been waiting, then maybe somebody has been waiting for you, Scorpio. Maybe someone's waiting for you to make a move towards them, or, you know, to say how you feel in any particular relationship. You know, maybe that's what's been waited for. But it is time to find this balance. Now is the time. You've got this opportunity coming in, which is great. And here we are. As I said earlier, there hadn't been a communication card, and here we are with the throat chakra. It's really important, if you've got things to say, that, you know, this is your time. You're going to have the opportunity, Scorpio, to say the things that need to be said. And equally, you know, your partner may choose this time to come and, as we said, have those discussions and, you know, hopefully move into the next phase of your relationship. So I'm going to put that just there because I feel that came up with that. What can you tell us about serendipity? What is the serendipity, Spirit, please? What is the serendipity for Scorpio in June about this relationship? What is the serendipity? What is the serendipity, please? What is the serendipity? Yeah, I mean, you very much have spirit working on your side. You know, you have the knowledge. It sort of feels that you know which way this relationship is meant to go, Scorpio. I think you're quite clear about that, which is why you perhaps wanted to confront it in the first place, and you were feeling frustrated. What else can you tell us about serendipity, please? What else can you tell us about serendipity? Yeah, Spirit are acknowledging that, you know, they know that you've had to change your focus over the last few months, and you've sort of remained hopeful, but equally, as we said, frustrated. And we know that you've had to change your focus and perhaps, you know, try not to concentrate on this relationship so much, because maybe it was driving you a bit mad. I don't know why they just said that. They just said that to me. Maybe the situation and the waiting and the frustration, you know, has actually meant that you've had to divert your focus, because otherwise, you know, knowing you can't move it forward can be very, very frustrating in the circumstances that we've had, particularly. So, what can you tell us about time, please, Spirit? That was funny, sorry. What can you tell us about time? Yeah, Spirit is saying, you know, Scorpio, I know you've had to wait for divine timing. I know you've had to wait for the timing to be absolutely right. But, you know, you may have to wait a little bit longer, to be fair. You know, we are doing the June reading. We know that this person is on their way, or you're on your way to them. And we know that maybe you're still having to be patient for the timing to be right. But they're asking you to, you know, really sit down with yourself, do more reflecting about what it is you truly want in your relationship, so that when it comes to the time where you're with your partner or this new person and you're having these discussions, you know, you'll be well prepared and you'll be clear about, you know, what your expectations are and what you're willing to give to the relationship, etc., etc. I'm not talking heavy stuff, but, you know, get in tune with your emotions and seek within and ask, what is it that I truly want from this relationship? Preparation's always good, so that, you know, you're clear when it comes to those discussions. What is the come to the edge card, please, Spirit? What is the come to the edge card for Scorpio for June? Yeah, you're on the verge of something really good here, Scorpio. That's why all this waiting and preparation has been great. And I have a feeling this sort of came up in your last, was it in the May reading for Scorpio? That this came up as, you know, somebody new coming in. Was it Scorpio? I may be getting my signs confused, so I probably shouldn't dwell on that. But I just had the feeling then that was what came up before. And they're saying, you know, you're on the edge of something really good, you know, which is why you can put sort of the lonely feelings from before behind you, or the sort of misunderstood feelings from before behind you, because things are going in a really good direction. Can you see that? Sorry, because of the light. Yeah, your dreams are coming true, Scorpio. What a fabulous card for you to have. Seriously, I love that card. Love it, love it, love it. So what can you tell us? What is your advice, please, for Scorpio regarding this orphaned card? How does this fit, please? How does this fit, please, Spirit? How does this fit, please? Is it that one? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Sorry, I wasn't sure if that was the right one. Yeah, I mean, you may have felt, you know, quite low at times in recent months, Scorpio, you know, quite isolated, but this is your chance to rebuild. You know, you have this contact coming in, you have the ability to have these discussions, you know, you've had this opportunity to reflect, and, you know, you're on the edge of something really exciting, as we've just seen in those two cards, and here we are. This is your chance to rebuild. You don't need to sit in this stuck energy, feeling low, feeling lonely. You know, you have really good things coming in June. Your dreams are coming true. Love it. Love it, Scorpio. Really positive time. They want me to pull another card. Yeah, Scorpio, I know you've waited, but Spirit, this is why they wanted me to pull another card. Can you see that? Yep. It's okay. I never know with the reflection. They're asking you to believe and succeed, you know? Believe that this can happen for you, Scorpio. You know, you have waited. It has tested your patience, but this is your chance to rebuild something really, really positive. So they're saying, look, believe in yourself, you know, believe in yourself, believe that this relationship, you know, can evolve into something good, and, you know, go with the flow, Scorpio. Go with the flow. It's one of my favourite expressions, go with the flow. Right, I'm going to pull some Romance Angels cards, and then probably that'll be it. I'm not sure. Let's see what comes up. Spirit, do you have further messages for Scorpio, please, for the month of June and their love life? Do you have further messages for the month of June and Scorpio's love life? Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, again, this is exactly what your reading's been saying. They want you to get to know each other. Spirit is saying, you know, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So June is very much a time of, and I keep saying this word evolve, because that's the word that keeps coming through my head. This is a time for this relationship to evolve, you know. It's, you know, we're not looking at this reading and saying this is going to be one huge major leap. Yes, we have this card that says you're coming to the edge, but you're at the beginnings of something really nice here, Scorpio. And this is why Spirit is saying, take this time to get to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is where the communication comes in. This is where the balancing out comes in, you know. There's no dominant character in this relationship. This is about creating balance so that you're both giving and receiving equally. And the time for that to happen, Scorpio, is here and now. So, you know, positive things for you in June. That is a lovely, lovely set of cards. So let's see if Spirit have any further messages. Yeah, I mean, gosh, how much reinforcement can they give us today? This is fabulous. This is going to be worth waiting for, you know? And again, you know, we've talked about this, haven't we? Wow. You know, TikTok, divine timing. I kept using that term, and here we are. This is going to be worth waiting for, Scorpio. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is at work. That's why you're being asked to be patient. That's why you've had those frustrations and that maybe inner work to be done along the way, because they're saying, yes, they're going to be giving you the opportunity to get to know each other, because this is a relationship worth waiting for, Scorpio. How exciting is that? Wow. Yeah, this love is, sorry, they sort of flipped this and I wasn't sure whether to take it, but they're just saying to me, yes, it's relevant. You know, don't worry that this love is going to be unrequited. This is a love that you both want. And certainly, as I say, if you're already in a relationship, this could just as easily be talking about the way your relationship's evolving, you know. Maybe during the time of lockdown, maybe you learned new things about each other, and maybe you want to build on those things, you know. So they don't want you to have fear around unrequited love, you know. Don't be worried that you and this person, because, you know, maybe if it's a new person, maybe on first glance, you don't feel that you've got enough in common or that the chemistry is particularly there. But this relationship is worth getting to know, okay? This person is worth getting to know. I'm going to pull one more because I think there is one more to come. This is a solid message from Spirit for you. Oh my word. I love it. I love it. So firstly, they're saying, come on, Scorpio. We keep saying this. It's coming over and over. Work on this partnership. Give your relationship a chance. You know, it may be that Spirit are asking you to be more patient, and maybe that's part of your development, the part of you evolving as a person, you know, to learn to be more patient with others and maybe, you know, evolve with this person in this relationship. And, you know, they're saying, give it a chance, you know. They may be on first glance or, you know, with recent experiences, you may feel, oh gosh, you know, is this really for me? But actually, this relationship is worth working on, worth waiting for. And they're advising you to get to know each other. Because guess what? Guess what, Scorpio? They're saying that this person is your soulmate. We can have several soulmates, but soulmates are never to be overlooked. Because seriously, this relationship, although, you know, you may feel, you know, is it for me, isn't it for me? Yes, it's worth waiting for. Yes, it's worth working at. Yes, it's worth communicating in. And yes, it's worth taking a chance on, because Spirit is saying this could well be a soulmate relationship, Scorpio. Fantastic news. I love, love, love. Yours has been the favourite love reading that I have done for June so far. So I hope you enjoyed it, Scorpio. That is, you know, lovely things to look forward to for you in the month of June in your love life. As I said, if you would like to hear about your career, work situation, you know, other aspects of your life, please subscribe and click the notification bell, because that video should be out in the next couple of days. Also, you know, please comment if this resonates with you. This is a new channel. I do love hearing whether or not, you know, this is resonating with you. So let me know. There's a comment section under the video. So have a fantastic, fantastic June, Scorpio. And I look forward to talking to you with the work and career reading in the next few days. Take care. Bye.